Welcome to episode 57 of the Igloo. I'm Nick, Greek God Nick. That's my other channel, my main channel if you want to check that out. I'm doing my little shit show I do once a week. This is where I just do whatever I want to do and talk about the stuff I want to talk about on my mind. It's Friday, the day this is going up. Friday what do you mean this day? Today's date's 11th. Yeah, October 11th. Yeah. We're just vibing. Words and such. Just gonna go into it like usual because don't want to get distracted. But yeah, same as usual. Welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you're old. And yeah, me in this big world. First of all, Overwatch season. That's the first topic for today. Overwatch. As you guys know, I play Overwatch. You know, like I hate Blizzard, but I really like team shooters. They're really fun. Like hero shooter type games, I enjoy those a lot. They're fun. And Overwatch's getting its new season soon. It doesn't sound too good, I'll be honest with you. It just sounds okay. Me and my buddy, the one I usually play it with, we're kind of both on the same boat that we're like, it's just okay. It's not bad, it's not good. It's nothing to brag about. It's nothing too crazy. You know, like we're kind of just we're neutral. We don't really care for the skin coming out too for the mythic. Like personally me, I hate Widowmaker. We both hate Widowmaker. If you like Widow, that's cool, but I hate going up against Widow. So or playing actually see that's not true. I actually don't hate going up against the Widows. I hate having Widows on my team. I always get Widows on my team. And they're always garbage. And I'm a casual, so I don't care too much. Like I play quick play. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't matter to me. Like, if I win or lose, it's whatever. I'll baby rage just because, I still want to have a chance to win. But Widows are annoying. Widows generally piss me off. But, sit up on my chair. I was gonna... I'll explain this later. I'm not gonna skip ahead to topics. I wanted to, talk about this later. Yeah, save it for later. But yeah, Widow skin's okay. Personally, what I'm excited about. I'm just excited to see, whatchamacallit. We're getting more of, what was it, Junkenstein's Revenge? Yeah, Junkenstein's Revenge. Really fun PvE mode. I like it a lot, personally. I'm a really big fan of, PvE modes. I wanted Overwatch PvE to eventually come out eventually, but we got what we got, and I don't like that. I think that's actually completely dog shit. It's generally the worst fucking thing to play. I won't... It's not good. It's not good. Don't buy it. I like Junkenstein. It's wave based. It's pretty fun. It's pretty good. I like that. And yeah. I don't know. It's just cool. There's really not much to talk about with Overwatch, if I'm being honest with you. I'd really have to pull it up to explain it, but everything they're adding is just okay. I'm not going crazy about it. I'm not disappointed. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised we're not getting a tank one. I know a lot of people were like, oh, this season's gonna be the tank that gets the mythic skin. But Widow got it. Which is like, if I had to critique the skin based off impressions, I'm not gonna get it personally. I don't buy every mythic. I save up to the free currency. Because, you can get it for free, the battle pass and everything. So, I just get the battle pass for free. And if I don't like the battle pass, I save that currency for whatever else I want to get. And especially the shards. The mythic shards. Save that for a good one. I don't think the new one's very good. Based impressions, like just very early impressions, because it's very new, and it's not even out yet, so maybe for all I know, it looks better in-game. But I'm not going to use it anyway, because I don't play Widow, but anyway, it just looks like a reskin Mercy skin. It looks kind of like the Kiriko, like, Kiriko's a witch skin, right? Unless I'm confusing it with Mercy. But either way, it looks like a Mercy skin. Like, it looks like a scrapped Mercy skin that they would have either given to her, or they basically said, okay, guys, they're getting a little too pissed off with how little skins other people are getting. Let's just give this to Mercy and call it a day. It's, as I said, if you like it, you like it. I don't. And I'm proud of that. I don't have to like everything they put out. I don't like most things they put out. I just enjoy the gameplay. So, it's not like I'm dick riding. If I don't like it, I don't like it. That's just how I am. I'm not I'm not a liar. I'm not gonna lie to you about how I feel about it. I'm a very honest individual. I did the same thing for the COD Zombies video. If you haven't checked that, check it out. I'm very honest. I don't like the sugarcoat when I'm thinking. If it's good, I'll fucking support it if it's good. That's just how I am. I'll praise good shit. But if it looks like shit, I ain't gonna praise it. That's how I am. I'm not a liar. I'm an honest individual. Sometimes too honest. That's probably my biggest issue. I'm too honest, and I don't think about what people are gonna think. I'm not gonna think about what people think about it too, because that's probably a bad thing to do. But whatever, you know. I don't give a fuck. I'm me. That's what makes me me. But yeah, I don't know. Widow skin's okay. Junkenstein's gonna be cool. That new thing they're giving abilities for, it's like Junkenstein's new event that's going alongside this one. I kind of fuck with it. I kind of fuck with it a lot, actually. It looks cool. Reinhardt's getting, when he shoots his projectile thing, the fire thing, it's gonna do Torbjorn's ultimate thing, where, you know, like, lava comes out of the floor or something. It's pretty cool. I like that part. I'm a fan of that, actually. I like that. I like the little, it's basically just lava, or whatever Torbjorn shoots out of it. I don't really know what he does, honestly. He's got magma or something. It's his liquid creature thing he does. Big lava go burr. That's pretty cool. His tackle makes people explode. Reaper I'm kind of pissed about. I hope he does more, but so far it seems like Reaper is just gonna... It seems like Reaper's kind of just getting, how do I explain this? It's his old ability from his, original rework? I don't know if it's original rework or it's just something else like that, but... I don't know, it doesn't seem very good. It seems kind of mid, if I'm being honest with you. I don't know, it just seems kind of mid. Like, it's just the orb. It's just the orb. You know, like when you got a kill and you got healed? That's all it is. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm hating on it too early. Obviously, I'm going to give it all a shot. I'm going to play it all. But I feel like I'm hating. But also it's Overwatch, so probably no one gives a shit that I'm hating. Everyone's probably like, he's a hero. He's spitting. But also, it's like, I want to be nice. They're attempting to make the game fun. I say keyword attempting because, you know, it hasn't been the best. But I don't fully blame them. Like I always say, Overwatch has always been, like, a shit spot for a while. They've been fucked for a while. And it's mostly because, like, they just... Ugh, God, it pisses me off. But it's mostly because of, like, little things. Little things that just piss people off. Like, they're... Okay, I should rant about this, actually. It's involving Overwatch again. It's hard to defend them. I don't want to defend them. If they're being dog shit, they're being dog shit. That's just how it's gonna be, but... They revealed a new thing for Mythics recently. In this today. This is all yesterday, I guess, but whatever. They revealed it, and it looks like shit. I'll be honest with you. It sounds like shit. Mythics that previously had skins, including, I guess, all the new recent ones, too. I assume even the new one that's coming out is also gonna get this, but they didn't show it, so I don't honestly know. But at least from what I could see, most Mythics, keyword is most, are going to be getting a new thing. And it's basically just be like a re-dye version of their skin, you know, like different colors, which the skins already have. But it's basically a pack that a bunch are going to be getting. So it's like, okay, you would think, oh, I already own the skin. Do I got to repay for it? Yes, you do. Because they fucking suck, and I hate that. Because of course you got to repay for it. Because of course you got to repay for it. It's like, it's not like you already used the prisms. Like, personally, me, I will say this again. For all the people who are just going to be assholes and be like, hey, you don't got to pay for it, man. Don't be a dickhead to Overwatch if you don't got to pay for it. Yeah, I don't pay for it. I get it for free. I grind out the game because I fucking play that game a lot. And I earn it for free. But this is the problem with that. While I get it for free, that means now I need to delegate more of the free currency that I already fucking struggle to get because it's almost impossible to get it. Because, you know, it's either get it from the Battle Pass or pay for it. And I don't pay for the Battle Pass. So it's like almost every couple seasons, I can't get it. And that's literally for the fact that I don't want to pay for it. Like, I don't want to pay for that shit. Like, and I'm not against paying for shit. I want to point that out, too. Like, I know people are, like, weird with that now. That's like, oh, we don't want to pay for shit in our games. It's like, hold on. They got to make money. But this is the problem with Overwatch. They're greedy. super greedy. They're not putting out enough good to justify what their greed wants. I would pay for that in any other game. Like Deep Rock, if Deep Rock charged me right now for a reskin of my dwarf, like some like armor reskins, I'd pay for it in a heartbeat. That's because Deep Rock drops good shit. They're very, very consistent with how good they drop. They take their time. It comes out, is good. Every single time. It's like, it's hard to like... Deep Rock's a good example because they're just great. I love Deep Rock. They just put out good shit constantly. I can't think of a better developer than the Deep Rock developers. What are they, Ghost Ship Studios? Play Deep Rock. Don't play Overwatch, play Deep Rock. Especially I love Overwatch, because I played Overwatch for a long time. Don't support them. They're bad. They're bad. Fuck Blizzard. Let Blizzard crumble. Maybe someone else can get Overwatch and make it better. But, you know, we don't have that luxury at the moment, so we're kind of stuck with them, unfortunately. It's kind of like what's going on with okay, similar boat. I'll bring this up for a second, because I don't want to go on a full rant about this. But, unfortunately, what I wanted is happening. Which is like, oh, what the fuck? What would I be mad about something I want happening? Yeah, you'll get it in a second. So, you guys know how I hate it. You guys know how I hate Ubisoft. I really don't like Ubisoft at all. Unfortunately, well, I want them to go bankrupt so that games like Assassin's Creed and other shit like that can just get put in the public domain. Particularly Watch Dogs. I love Watch Dogs so much, but they butchered it and killed it. One bad thing about that. Watch Dogs is no longer going, or there's bad shit happening. Basically, I forget who exactly it is, but basically a studio is probably gonna buy them because they're gonna go bankrupt. They are gonna go bankrupt. They're not doing good right now. I'll say this. I'll speak the truth. They're gonna go bankrupt more than likely. I don't want to say yes or no completely, but at least in my opinion, they're going bankrupt. And yeah, it's not good anymore. Because apparently a really shitty studio, I don't remember the name of them, but it's almost as bad as EA, from what I've been hearing, might try to get it. And it's like, oh no. That is probably the worst thing that could happen. It's like, if you're comparing them to EA in terms of how bad they are, from what I've been hearing from people, I'm nervous. I'll be honest with you, I'm a bit nervous. It's like, EA is like up there as one of the worst. They're like really bad. There's no other way to put it. They're like one of the worst people out there. They hate their fans. Like they hate us. I don't think there's a developer out there that hates their fans more than EA. Actually, that's not true. Nintendo exists. Nintendo hates its fans. Nintendo hates us. They will drop the best games known to man. And then also at the same time be like, you're doing a charity stream? Get the fuck out of here with that. We're not getting a... Oh my god, they're not getting a cut? Skin that kid. That kid has committed a war crime in Nintendo world. It's not going in Mario's big pocket? Get the fuck out of here. Mario's deep-ass pocket. Like, yeah, like... Ugh. It's ugh. There's no other word for it. It's just ugh. You know, like ugh. I'm coining ugh real quick. It's horrible. Generally horrible. But yeah, I don't know. I generally don't know what to say. It's just constantly bad. I swear. Like EA, fucking everybody. It's like, can we get a win in gaming? Can we get a win in gaming that is followed up by another win? I feel like every time we win as gamers, we take 10 steps back. A studio is good. Something bad happens. It's like YouTubers. You're like, oh shit, we met a really cool YouTuber. Like, I guess I've dealt with this, so this is more of a personal thing. You might be able to relate to this. Leave in the comments, I guess, if you relate to this. But it's like, oh shit, you found a really cool YouTuber that you enjoy watching. He's a weirdo. It's like, man, I was enjoying that. Well, you had to ruin it for me. Well, you had to be a weirdo, man. Come on. Be chill. It constantly happens. So much it happens. It's like every other guy on YouTube is a fucking weirdo or pedophile or some shit. It's like, oh, here's this really good guy. Like, Mr. Beast at the moment's a good example. It's like, Mr. Beast is cool. I'll point this out. I think Mr. Beast is cool. I like what he does. But, big but here, I don't like the fact that he's working with Logan Paul. I don't support that. I don't at all. That guy's a scammer and just overall a bad person. And while I believe in second chances and shit, you know, anyone can turn their shit around. That guy hasn't turned the shit around. He keeps getting brought up in more and more drama. It's like, this guy keeps getting brought up constantly as doing something bad. It's like, for like 2 seconds, can this guy's career, I'll say it. Can this guy's career crumble for 2 seconds without someone fucking white knighting it? Like, come on. I say white knighting it, but that's probably not even the right word, honestly. It's like, it's more like, how to explain this? I'm trying to think how to explain this. It's hard to explain it. It's a weird conversation. But basically, I guess, I don't know. I'm not sure how to explain it. I'm not a drama expert on this shit. I don't care enough about it. But anyway, Mr. Beast, he's cool. He's working with a bad person that I don't personally support. I don't like that. Should I stop watching Mr. Beast? That does not mean anything. No, I'll keep watching the guy. You're working with a bad guy, that doesn't mean you've done a bad thing. It's literally the Wreck-It Ralph meme. Just because you are a bad guy does not make you a bad guy. You know? And it's like, he's not a bad guy. He's just with bad guy. And it's like, ugh. You're making it really hard, Jimmy. You're making it really hard to be a Mr. Beast fan right now. I'll be real with you. Like, I fuck with that. He does a lot of good. He does a lot of good. That's actually the biggest problem. He does so much good that now that it's like, fuck, can I justifiably be mad at him for doing one bad thing? Especially one bad thing, but it's like an avalanche of bad shit. He was involved with the Chris Tyson shit. You know, he is Chris Tyson's best friend to my knowledge at the time. I don't know if they're still chill. It's not about personal business either, so it's like, I don't give a fuck. That shit, it seems like that's a Chris problem. I'm not gonna judge a guy for, you know, some other guy's business. That's some other guy's business. That's not up to me. Anyway, though, I'm getting tangent for too long. I hadn't even brought up the other show I want to talk about yet. I'm gonna go to the next topic. 17 minutes of random ranting. What a beautiful day. Yeah. So I guess Overwatch. Yeah, Overwatch stuff. Fucking. I already talked about Overwatch. Fuck, sorry. COD Zombies. Cool thing was announced. Zombies, the Liberty Falls, it got slightly redone a little. I say redone, but that's not the right word. I don't remember what word they used, but basically, they've heard our feedback. That's pretty cool to hear. I'll be honest with you. I like that. That made me smile. They heard our feedback, and they're changing some stuff. They've updated the map to fit the mood of zombies. Which is like, round of applause, honestly. They did the one thing we wanted. That's the one thing I wanted. Make the map fit the mood. This is zombies. Not fucking MP. And they heard that. They went, alright. Let's say it in the words of Nick real quick. They heard me. They heard me bitch on my newest video. Check it out. Blah. Promoting. I hate promoting, but They heard basically our feedback from my video. Well, let's say this imaginary world real quick. And they went, okay. We hear what he's saying. He's making good points. Let's update the map a little. And when you know they did it, I don't think we have any images yet. So for all we know, this is nothing. And when it actually comes out, it's dog shit. But as of right now, at least, you know, with high hopes, I guess you could say, it sounds good. It sounds good. I'll be honest with you. I'm excited. I'll keep my expectations. I'm obviously like, my expectations are ranged between oh no and it could be good, because it could be. I'm not gonna get my expectations too high though, because you know it's still Call of Duty. They'll fuck up somehow. They always do. They always do. They always know how to fuck up. They're good at that. You know, they're good at that. I like that shit. They're good at that. They are really good at fucking up, let me tell you. They're in a company that can fuck up better than Call of Duty, you know? They always find the way to ruin shit for everybody. Would it be money or some other shit? They're good at that. They are nuts at that. They got a winning streak when it comes to fucking up. They're like Prestige Master. Hey, people like this shit, ruin it. They're good at that. I like that. I don't like that, actually. I don't want to say I don't like that, but whatever. Anyway. New zombie stuff sounds pretty cool. That's kind of it. There really wasn't much they brought up. It was kind of just that. Which is almost nothing, honestly, but... It's pretty rare to hear about zombies outside of the life cycle. You know, like updates and everything, so... It's pretty cool. Usually it's just a reveal, then waiting until it comes out, so... I'll take it. It's better than nothing, honestly. It's better than what's going on with Silksong. At least we know they're listening. That's really nice to hear. That's, like, crazy to think. That's kind of, like, where we're at as a community. That's where our hype is at. We're happy to hear them respond. Does that suck? Yeah. But it's whatever. I'm not too crazy about Call of Duty anymore anyway. If it's good, it's good. If it's bad, it's bad. I get it, because if I have fun with it, I'll have fun with it. But, you know, if I don't, I don't. Excuse me. Clear my throat. Yeah, like I said in that video too, like if you haven't seen my video, you get more of my opinions about how I feel about COD, but for the most part, I like COD. I like it a lot, actually. I'm not a Call of Duty freak that, like, I'll buy them every year and shit like that, but, you know, I skip around. I skip around when it's good, I get it. When it's bad, I don't get it. That's just how I am. You know, I'm a casual. I'm a casual. My opinions probably even matter in the greater scheme of things of COD. They don't care for people like me. I don't buy that shit every year. I'm the least of their worries right now. Let me tell you. The least of their worries. But I still think my opinion matters, because, you know, I still play the game. I'm a gamer. I get on the game. But yeah, more than such, I don't know. Ooh, actually, I just realized something I fucked up on. I'm gonna redo this. Open this up. There we go. I'm also working on art in the background, as you can see. I guess I can, I'll bring it up a little bit, why not? We're drawing. I'm, working on Scratch. This is my new character I've kind of just created. He's pretty cool. I like him. I'm practicing some stuff with him right now. And, I don't know. There's not really much to say about him. He's just cool. He's my little man. He's a rabbit. He's actually a spirit that lives in the rabbit. I'll give you some lore about him, because this is for my D&D campaign, by the way. Me and my gamers, we're gonna be playing some D&D soon. We're working on a campaign at the moment. I'm writing the stuff. I'm being the dungeon master. I was elected. I say elected. It's just everyone else didn't want to be it, so I'm being taught how to be it by my friend who plays D&D. This is my first campaign I'm writing / first time playing D&D. So you're about to look at the shittiest D&D guy ever, but whatever, don't matter. I'm writing my funny campaign. I'm still learning how to do everything. I'm not an expert at it. I'm learning. I'm very shitty at it so far. But I'm making my character. It's Scratch. He's cool. I like him. He's okay. So I can actually pull up the D&D sheet here. I should have it in my I have it saved. I can just tell you all about him. There he is. I could show this on the screen, but also I'm lazy. Yeah, I'm lazy. So his name's Scratch. He is well, I guess I could tell you. I couldn't give him a fork for a weapon, because we're using D&D Beyond right now for our first campaign, because most of us haven't played D&D, except for, like, 2 of us. And there's, like, 4 or 5 of us, so 3 of us... I don't know how many of us were playing yet, but... Excuse me, I keep burping. At least right now, most of us do not know how to play D&D. For the majority of us. Well, let's just say that. For the majority of us. And, we're using D&D Beyond just so we can understand how to do this and have, like, a reference for the next time we do it. So now we have, like, you know, basically everything we need, so we know how to do it. And beyond that, I don't really know much about what I'm doing in it, so we filled it out. My character is I think I'm a dwarf, but that's just because, like, I had to pick a race to, like, make my character and everything. I made him chaotic evil. He's literally 1 foot, and he's 1 level, but he's 100 years old. He's cool. He's really cool. And yeah, his name's Scratch. He's basically just the soul or like the spirit type thing that's inside of this thing. You'll see it soon. I'm gonna start drawing like the smoke and everything that's supposed to actually be him. The smoke is supposed to be him for context. He just pilots this. You know, this toy. It could be anything. It doesn't have to be a toy, by the way. That's like the big thing I'm trying to get across with this. That it doesn't have to be a toy that he's piloting. It's coincidental that he's using a toy. It could be anything. That's why right now I have like a fanny pack, which is where a part of him's gonna sneak out, which is where it'd be like, you know, for the D&D campaign, this is where everything is stored, but this is also how he'll hold stuff. It'll just be inside there. And I'm just adding some detail like stitches and shit like that. You know, open stitch that will have some of the fog that is him leaking out of it. It's cool. I want him to basically be a doll that he can only exist as this doll, and he needs to be, it doesn't have to be this doll in particular, but he needs to have a doll on standby, like, or at least something he can inhabit that has physical form. So it's just a doll, and that's how he will basically be a creature. That's the lore I'm giving him, at least. I like him. He's cool. He's not done yet. I'm still thinking of backstory and everything for him. I'm not there yet. We're working on that part, but I don't know. I'm working on it. There's not much to say, honestly, about him still. He's still new. I'm still getting to know him. And honestly, I don't really know how to navigate the D&D website too well. A friend of mine very much guided us on how to do this. We're very new to this all, and we don't understand half of it. Yeah, words and such, I don't know. Excuse me. The road is, like, fucked right now. I don't know why. Probably because I'm recording this super late again. My throat is not having a good time. Anyway, though. Yeah, I guess that's it for that topic. We're on to the next one. I got a couple on here, actually, this week. Clash of Clans. It just started. I'm actually going to grab my phone real quick and do that while I'm talking here. I can actually talk about it live, because I can just look at it. New Halloween event just started. Clashoween. You know, we're back. All the new Halloween troops are here. So, you know, like, the mixture, the combined creatures that we have in Clash, such as the what is it called? The Barcher, which is basically just an archer combined with a barbarian. The Witch Golem, which it's in the name. They're really cool. The Hog Wizard is sick. I love the Hog Wizard. The Lava Loon, you know, the most powerful fucking one from last year that everyone feared. He is incredibly powerful. Just probably one of the best troops ever. And then our newest addition, the Ice Minion. The Ice Minion, basically his whole thing is that he's a minion, but I believe that I believe he's basically just a minion that has less range and does a little bit more damage. But when he dies, he explodes into basically an ice golem. So he's basically just an ice golem because he explodes and freezes everything. That's his whole thing. He's pretty cool. I like him. I'm not too crazy, you know, for all the events usually for like Halloween and stuff. But I will say, Clash of Clans does Halloween right. I'll always say this. Halloween's always done right. The sceneries look good. Everything always looks good. That's rare for me, because I don't usually like video game events. I think video game events usually suck ass. They're usually horrendous. Like, right now, if I were to go look at the Destiny event, what are we getting? The Halloween event soon, probably? That event usually is ass. I skip that event every year. The Haunting? I don't know what it's called. I haven't played Destiny in a little bit. I always skip that shit, though. It sucks. It is a shitty-ass event. But anyway, it's fun. It's really fun. I enjoyed it a lot. And, yeah, I don't know. I'm just having fun. No, I'm just having a great time as usual. You know, like, we're here to have a good time. And I'm having a good time. So, who gives a fuck? I'm also just, messing with my brushes a little bit, because I want to make them, a little bit better for this. So if I sound like I'm trailing off, it's because I'm trying to think of, what to do for this. Is this the density? Oh, here it is. Wait, this isn't a cloud brush. This is a fucking triangle brush. How is this a cloud brush? The fuck? Wrong brush. That's not a eater. I don't know. I'll find it in a little bit. Anyway, though. It's a pretty cool event. The, what is it? The Candy Elixir's back. I think that's what it's called. Is it a... Actually, I can check real quick. Mashup medals are back. Where the fuck is it? Isn't it in here? I swear it's in here. I don't know. I can't find it. I can do an attack real quick, too. I really need to hook it up again. When my computer broke, little, Nick lore for the people who haven't been here a while. My computer broke a while back, but in the goofiest way possible. Somehow, okay, so I was basically cheap when I first built my computer, and I did something dumb. Something I shouldn't have done. I was cheap, I skimped out on some parts, and, eventually it bit me in the ass, because the parts I skimped out on were my cooler. And my cooler basically overheated, and I didn't know about it. It kept overheating, I should say. And, like, I didn't know really what it was, because I was still new to computers. And, to make a long story short, basically, when the computer brokey, I went to go fix it. I got a new cooler, and I'm like, okay, yeah, this is fine. Everything seems cool. Didn't know what was up with it. Finally got my computer fixed, and it's like, oh, it's still broken. I bought the new part. What's going on? Most of it's probably been, like, talking into, like, the wrong spots. Like, my mic probably sound like shit. My fault. But, anyway, yeah, it's kind of just, a dum-dum on my part, because it actually tore at my motherboard. It burnt my motherboard, I should say, not torn at it, but I guess it's same shit. It fucked up my motherboard. Well, let's say that much. And, I was dumb. I didn't know better. I know better now, let me tell you. I won't be cheap anymore when I buy parts. I've learned my lesson the hard way. And let me tell you, it was dumb of me. Very, very dumb of me. I didn't know. I really didn't know. I'm still new to this stuff. I've never really built a computer before. So I didn't know what to expect when it broke. Or, like, how cheap I could be. So also just not talk to my mic again. We love that. Yeah. But basically, it broke, and I used to have it set up that I could play Clash on my computer, because they have that's a thing you could do. That's just a thing. But, anyway, can't do that anymore, because I have to reset my motherboard to do that, because you have to literally tell your motherboard to work with Clash, because of the weird settings they have. It's because Clash is very, as much as I love Clash, they're paranoid. They're very paranoid. And it's, I guess, rightfully so, because there's a bunch of weirdos in this world who try to ruin shit for everybody. So it's like, yeah, I guess it's justifiable, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. Is it? They're a little too paranoid. That's the best way to put it. Little too paranoid. It's fine, though. It's not the worst. There's worse people who are like that. I think, fuck, Sea of Thieves could take a page out of that one, honestly. They need to be more paranoid when it comes to their security. Their game is... Okay, so, one of the newest things right now that cheaters could do in Sea of Thieves, which they're not doing anything about, by the way. They're not doing anything to stop this. You can grab mountains as a cheater now. Like a hacker or all that shit. You can grab mountains. Think about that. Grab mountains. And hit people with them. If you couldn't tell, you can't do that in the game normally. That's a new thing. And it's not cool. It's ruining the game for a lot of people. They can also ban people now. You know, ban people who are just playing the game. Like the cheaters. They can ban people, but we can't get them banned. Which is like, ugh. They just constantly piss me off. Like, Rare sucks. I hate Rare. They're one of the developers, too, I kind of wish didn't own the game they did. Because they really suck. I think they might be the worst out there. Undercover. They are, like, undercover the worst. Easily. Easily undercover the worst. But, anyway. I think that's it for today, Igloo. Actually, wait, one more topic before I forgot. Dragon Ball. New Dragon Ball game came out. It's a banger. It's a banger. I would be playing it right now. But, honestly, it's just too late for me to be playing it. I'm too tired. I don't want to do that. I want to just draw. Relax. But, it's so bad. It's generally... Or, I say bad, the fuck. I just lied to you. Best Dragon Ball game ever. I've been playing it every single day. I got the early access, $100 version. Best Dragon Ball game I've ever played. Best fights I've ever had. Some things are a bit iffy still about fighting, but it's because the game is super complex. This isn't like Tekken complex, that like, Tekken is like learning a new language just to play the game. Like, that's what Tekken feels like, by the way, but yeah, beyond that, oh my fucking god, it's easily the best Dragon Ball game I've ever played. It is crazy good. I've never played a fighting game this good. And I like fighters. I brought this up a couple of weeks ago. Fighters is a very good game, but it wasn't really for me, and I got into it way too late. I missed the hype. I didn't miss the hype for this game. Got it day one. Oh my fucking god, it's amazing. I recommend it. Without a doubt, right now. If you're thinking about getting a fighting game, get Sparking. Without a doubt, get Sparking. It is 100%. At least for me, buy it. Buy it right now. No other things I have to say. Story mode, very good. Very unique. I like the what ifs. I just finished the Frieza what if. Oh my god, I struggled on that shit for so long because it's difficult too. People have been weirdly enough struggling on like Grade 8 Vegeta, which is like, I don't know if people are just shitty or I'm just nuts, but yeah, people are stuck on Grade 8 Vegeta, which is like, what the fuck? Besides that, though, the game is super difficult too, in terms of like its fighting. It's really complex because this has systems you generally need to teach yourself. You need to teach yourself how to play that game. And it's like, oh my god, a fighting game. Of course you need to learn how to teach yourself. That feels kind of new for Dragon Ball, because most of them, especially like Xenoverse, oh my fucking god. I haven't played a game like this since Raging Blast. So it feels very nice to be back in a game that's encouraged you to learn. Because you're not going to do good for button mashing. You get punished for button mashing. I love that. I miss that. I love that. And I am very open to more Dragon Ball games doing this. We really need more like this, if I'm being honest with you. But yeah, super good game. I love it. I play it every day. Play it with my buddies every day. We tried out tournament mode. Tournament mode is really fun. I wish the AI was a little bit better. I think we could scale it up, but honestly, I don't know. It's just weird. Some things about the game are a bit weird, but for the most part, I would lock it in for my game of the year if Astrobot didn't exist. I haven't even played Astrobot. And I can tell you right now, Astrobot's nuts. That game's really cool. I think my game of the year, honestly, is probably going to be Black Myth Wukong. I've looked a lot into it. I've watched a lot of videos on it. And I shouldn't speak about games I haven't played. But if a game of the year had to be picked right now, I would be really happy to hear that Dragon Ball is the first fighting game to win Game of the Year. Because from just playing it a little bit, for the limited time I've played it, it deserves it. It's a banger. I fully believe it deserves it. If it could even win. But I don't know if that's even possible, honestly. Anyway, that was words and such. That's it for this week's episode. Episode 57 of the Igloo. I'm working on stuff. New video coming out soon if you're from the main channel and you're new here. Welcome. I know we got a lot of new subscribers there. That video did really good and I appreciate it. I talked about it last time a little bit, but I was tired last time. This time I have energy. Thanks for watching. Check out the main channel if you're not on the main channel, because that's where I'm going to be uploading a lot more. I have a lot more funnies on the way. I'm really excited to make more videos there. So, if you like to watch that, give it a shot. And watch more stuff here, I guess, because I post here more frequently because it's easier, because I just rant here. Okay, that's it, bye.